What's up guys, it's the Needle Master here, back with another video. Today I'm going to show you this insane way in Pokemon Sun and Moon of how to get shinies. So let's get right to it. So in my party, I have I'm going to show you one or two methods. Right now, I'm going to show you two methods. The first way is you're going to need to get a Pokemon like Absol, which I have right here. Can't really see Absol, but it needs to have the rules for this Pokemon, they need to have False Swipe. Their ability either has to be Pressure or it has to be Pressure. So it has to have False Swipe, its ability has to be Pressure. And it has to be like a way higher level than the shiny that you want. So I have a level 45 Absol, I caught it in the wild. It has False Swipe, it has Pressure as its ability. What this does, this False Swipe, when you get out into the wild, you want to start a chain. To do this, you find the Pokemon that you want. Once you get there, you use this thing called an Adrenaline Orb to make it nervous. You want to False Swipe the Pokemon, which will bring it down to 1 hit point in 1 turn. That'll make it nervous, so it'll call an SOS Pokemon. It's a new thing in Sun and Moon. I'll show you that shortly. It'll call a Pokemon from wherever. It'll pop up, and it'll try to help it battle. You have to knock out that Pokemon with the moves that you have. The other moves that I have are Psycho Cut, Me First, and Sucker Punch. Those aren't the best, but they'll do for this video. You'll use those moves to take out that Pokemon that it called in, while you still have that original Pokemon at 1 hit point. Just keep on doing this to the ally Pokemon that it brings in, and you'll eventually find a shiny, unless you feel that you have to switch the Pokemon, because the Pokemon that you're trying to catch, the one with 1 hit point, it runs out of PP. Then you'll just switch over the other one, use False Swipe on the other Pokemon that it calls in, and knock out the other one. So you can go into any... You can go into any Poke Center to get these Adrenaline Orbs. And as I said, they'll... let's see. I beat the game, so I have a lot of money. You can go down to the bottom and get an Adrenaline Orb. Using it makes wild Pokemon more likely to call for help. If held by a Pokemon, it boosts speed while intimidated. It can be used once. I just put it on my Absol just in case. So what we're going to do, we're going to go out in the wild, and I'm going to show you how to do this. So we're just going to go over here, find some grass. Is there any grass over here? Okay. Okay, this guy is looking for a battle. Don't want to battle him. We're just going to... There we go. We're going to find a Pokemon. I'm just going to show you with this. So I have Absol at the front of my party. I have a Pelipper. Actually, I think I'm going to go to a different area to find a lower level Pokemon, so I actually don't take forever to show you this tutorial. So I'm just going to go to Charizard Glide, which you get easily in the game. Let's go to... Here, let's go to Route 1, where you start the game. I'm going to do this with a lower level Pokemon so I can get it down to False Swipe in 1 turn instead of a bunch of turns, and I'll have a chance of having my own Pokemon knocked out, which is not a good thing. So we're just going to go over there here. I believe... Wait. Is there a... Wait. I'm just going to use Tauros Charge. Okay, so we're just going to go in here. There's going to be pretty low-level Pokemon, and I'll show you how to do this. Okay, we have a Rattata, just plain old Alolan Rattata. I'm obviously not going to get a shiny in this episode, because that'll take forever. Actually, it'll take way less time than in, like, X and Y, Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire. So what you want to do, you want to use False Swipe. And what that'll do, it'll bring it down to 1 hit point. It won't kill it, so it'll be perfect for catching. So I brought it down to 1 hit point. It'll use Tail Whip, which is fine. And then, there we go. It's going to call for help. The next turn, I'm going to use an Adrenaline Orb just to make it more nervous, because its help didn't appear, so I'm going to have to use an Adrenaline Orb. Go to your bag. Go down. You'll find Adrenaline Orb use. It made the wild Pokemon nervous, which is perfect. It'll use Tackle. It'll take 1 hit point. It's going to call for help. Hopefully, help comes. So here comes the Rattata. So what we're going to do, we're just going to use Psycho Cut. Actually, it has no effect. We're going to use Sucker Punch on Rattata. See, like I said, my moveset isn't very good. I'm going to have to change it for my Absol. But basically, Mise First and Sucker Punch only work if there's a physical move. So if they use Leer or Tail Whip or something, it won't work. So I'm just going to go through this. I'm going to do one more. So once that Rattata's down, it leaves with one more Pokemon. It's going to leave with the Rattata that I use False Swipe on, and it'll call in another Pokemon. I'll take out that Pokemon, keep going until you find a shiny, and it's actually a very good method. It'll work in maybe like 50 tries, which actually you might think that's a lot, but it's not. So I'm just going to run out of this battle. You're going to go to the second method now. We're going to go hit X, go to Pokepelago, which is actually a really good way to get free items, free berries, and have your Pokemon level up. And actually, what Pokepelago does, I'm going to go over to the first one. What you can do is pick up these beans. So I can go like this, pick up the beans. Oh, accidentally hit circuitry. Pick up the beans. That'll get you points and stuff. But, it says wild Pokemon currently visiting. That is, Poliwag and Shelder. So if I go to Shelder, if I go to Poliwag right here, it says the wild Poliwag seems really pleased to have gotten some attention from me. You know, it looks like it might just settle down and decide to stay here. Okay, then why don't you give it a day and see how it's feeling tomorrow? Every day, new Pokemon come. I'll go to the Shelter. It might decide to settle down, see how it's feeling tomorrow. That's what it says. Every day, new Pokemon will come, and eventually, it's actually not that hard to do, a shiny Pokemon will come up. So I have this, over here, I have a shiny Bonsly that I got from this, and it actually works. So we're gonna go back. That's what you can do. You can go to Pokepelago, and go to Isle of Beans, and you can hit these, this tree, collect the beans, and every day new Pokemon will come. And if you, actually hit this, if you hit this bucket right here, it'll say, go on and choose how many of your Pokebeans you'd like to put in the Poke Crate. I'm just gonna go like this. Thank you, my boy. The Pokemon will be delighted, no doubt. Now it says Pokemon are more likely to appear now. So it's going to make it even faster. And that one Pokebean is 10 hours. So this will work for 10 hours, which is actually really helpful. So I hope you guys enjoyed my video. I actually got a shiny Pokemon from this method. It works. Oops, sorry. It works. So you guys should go out and try this, but don't forget, be sure to like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.